Welcome to the Denver Broncos franchise, everybody. It is week 11 as the Broncos travel to Minnesota to take on the Vikings here in the 10th game of the season. The Broncos are only 2-7, but are thankfully coming off a win last week against the Cleveland Browns. Now they have a very tough matchup against a 3.5-win Viking team that still has a ton of talent. We lost Phillip Lindsay last week for the season, and that means Royce Freeman is going to get lead back duties, and he has made it very clear that he is ready and wants the football. Courtland Sutton has been playing pretty well lately. It's nice to see him continuing to improve in year 2. And Drew Lock, after getting his first win as a starter, is awarded the captain's patch, and he's been given the shooter sleeve on his right arm. After this game and for the rest of the year, we will spend some time talking about the upcoming draft and some of the top prospects. We have a lot to look forward to, even if the playoffs aren't a part of our future. Here we go in week 11. Devontae Booker on the return. Can't make it far past the 20 as Drew Lock takes the field. Tough matchup all the way around here against Minnesota with their front four and the playmakers in the secondary. We start with a run to the outside. Here goes Royce Freeman getting around Eric Kendricks, and then Harrison Smith lays him out. It is a first down, and Freeman gets right back up. Royce Freeman in his second year out of Oregon. And now Emmanuel Sanders, the veteran of this offense, makes the reception, gain of 9. Third down, Denver, bunch formation. Lock fakes to Booker. He tries to roll out and lost the football. The Vikings will take it. And there's the early edge rush impact. Danielle Hunter knocked it free. And Everson Griffin on the recovery. This is a really tough matchup despite the record similarities between these teams. Minnesota takes over. Short field now for Kirk Cousins as he's back to pass and airs it out toward the sideline to Russell Shepard. Ball at the 23-yard line. Third and short. They'll give it to Dalvin Cook, who runs straight ahead and picks up a couple. It's enough for a new set of downs. Cousins first down, airing it out now to the end zone. Diggs is there. It's broken up. And touchdown is ruled on the field? Are you kidding me? For now, it's a touchdown to Stephon Diggs. Take another look. He does get past Chris Harris, but he recovers and Parks is there. There's no way that's a catch. How have they not reversed this? It's a Viking touchdown, I guess. 7-0 Minnesota. We'll try this again now. Handoff Royce Freeman straight up the middle and gets some running room and keeps the legs driving forward as he's out to the 35. Freeman, of course, runs with more power than Phillip Lindsay, but he's not able to power through the defense here for a first. Third down, Andy Janovich in the game. They'll try going off tackle, and Harrison Smith is there. You got to avoid him at all costs. No matter where he is, he can make a play. Minnesota has it again, up 7-0. They'll hand this one to Dalvin Cook. Good cut to the left. And is this one a touchdown too? That's more of a touchdown than the one to Diggs. 3rd and 4. The blitz picked up. Nice throw. But the play here was really that Dalvin Cook blitz pickup. That saved the drive. 28-yard line now. Fake to Cook. Cousins downfield and broken up on the play by Justin Simmons. Minnesota in the shotgun, 3rd down and 11. Cousins protected but has to settle short, and this is incomplete. Bradley Chubb in coverage, and the Broncos will get the football back. 3 receivers on the field. The back now, Devontae Booker, as he will step in and carry. It's a good first down run of 10. Booker will get a lot more playing time now without Lindsay. Now it's a fake. And Lock's getting outside, extending the play. He's going to send this way downfield, and it is intercepted! Harrison Smith! Lock just put it up for grabs, and Sutton wasn't expecting it. The pass shouldn't have been thrown, and what a play made by Smith on that catch. Quick one outside. Russell Shepard turns upfield. It is a gain of 11. Minnesota in control here in the first quarter. Ball at their own 26. Cousins wide open now. Stephon Diggs did make the catch this time, and he is out to the 40-yard line. Offset backfield now. C.J. Ham in the game. Good fake. Cousins gets it off downfield. He's picked off by Justin Simmons. His first of the season into Viking territory. And he falls ahead at the 41. A little pressure there can go a long way as Cousins makes the big mistake. His third interception of the season. And the Denver Broncos have it now in plus territory. This is complete. It is the 9th reception this season for Noah Fant, the rookie tight end. 3rd and 3. Oh, it's knocked away and nearly picked off. Anthony Harris jumped in front of Sanders. And they'll bring out Brandon McManus. Indoors, 52-yard try, right hash. And it is through the uprights, 7-3. Broncos on the board as the first quarter is finally winding down, and Cousins finds Adam Thielen. This is a fumble. No, they're ruling him down. C.J. Ham offset, and they'll hand it to Dalvin Cook, and Simmons tripped. Room for Cook up the sideline into the Broncos secondary, and out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Could have been a very different play there if Simmons didn't lose his balance. Vikings now in field goal range. Cousins up top now. Rudolph can't come down with it. 2 defenders in the area. 2nd down, Minnesota. Cousins quickly now and caught by Laquan Treadwell inside the 25-yard line. Cook the lone back on 1st and 10. Cousins swings it out of the backfield, and Cook breaks 1 tackle and has a short pickup. 3rd down now for the Viking offense. 4 on the rush. Getting some pressure now. Cousins gets it away and sails it through the back of the end zone. Diggs wants a flag. He will not get it. A field goal makes this 10-3 as the Broncos take over. And Locke over the middle connects with Deshaun Hamilton, covered by Xavier Rhodes. From the 40, a fake, and the blitz well-timed by Minnesota. Eric Kendricks is there, and there's a flag on the play. The holding could not keep the pressure away from Drew Lock. 3rd and forever now. And Locke sees the pressure and dumps it immediately. Jake Butt turns upfield. He will not get there, and the Broncos will kick it away. 7 and change to go here in the first half. Minnesota up a touchdown. Nice throw and catch. It's Cousins to Treadwell. 1st down, Vikings. Out of the shotgun, spreading out the defense again. Cousins to the outside. Nice throw, and he connects with Russell Shepard for another 1st down. C.J. Ham back in, and they'll try Cook, and he meets Davis, Miller. Not much there. Blitz sent again, picked up and wide open. Kyle Rudolph broke a tackle. He's down to the 25-yard line, a gain of 23. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Another play action. Cousins, end zone, broken up. Again trying to get that to Diggs. It was knocked away by Bryce Callahan. 2nd down, and a nice route by Dalvin Cook. Oh my. He left Josie Jewell in the dust. 1st down. Now at 17, Cousins into traffic, and again knocked away, intended for Diggs. 3rd and long now. Broncos protecting the goal line as Rudolph makes the catch and is tackled quickly, and that'll bring up 4th down. 13-3 here in Minnesota, with the Broncos just trying to get something established. They have some time here before the half. We'll see if they can use up this time. Locke on 2nd down, connects Hamilton. 1st down and more, running across the 45-yard line. Locke 7 of 9, just trying to establish a rhythm. 4 on the rush, and Locke gets it off. But it's into double coverage, and picked off! That is Trey Waynes diving for it. Another fantastic pick for this defense. Hamilton is well covered, and Waynes lays out and shows the ball skills. Vikings have it again. Their defense giving us all kinds of problems, and now Cousins connects with Shepard. That was close. And now Russell Shepard is down, and he is in a lot of pain. 1st and 10, Minnesota. Cousins now to the right sideline. And Diggs never touched down. He didn't realize it, thankfully, and now is ruled down. Some close plays here going Minnesota's way. A minute to go. This is caught again. How many times has Cousins targeted Stephon Diggs? 37-yard line now of Denver, and dumped off to Dalvin Cook, getting some good yardage here on the check down. Time not on Minnesota's side. 30 seconds left. Check down Cook. Flag on the play. And this will back Minnesota up. It is a hold. Backed up to the 39. This would be a 56-yard field goal from this spot, but they'll get a little closer on this catch by Jordan Taylor. 23 seconds to go. 3rd down Vikings. Cousins feels the pressure and checks it down to Cook, who was covered by Terrence Brooks. And that will bring out Dan Bailey for another kick. And it is a good one. 16-3. Denver could not get much going in this half offensively. They have time for one last play. There is a flag down, and the catch made by Sanders. Now, in normal circumstances, they would just accept the penalty, but here they'll decline it to take us to half. And the Denver Broncos trail by 13. If they want a chance to win this game, they're going to have to establish some more consistency on offense. Second half of action getting underway. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to leave a like if you're enjoying the Denver Broncos franchise. Happy to get a fair amount of episodes up already in the series. I've been focusing on it quite a bit lately, and I've been really enjoying the games. 3rd and 2. Here is Cousins. He wants to go deep, and guess who? Number 14, Stephon Diggs. And again, we're just a step too late. We've hardly even talked about Thielen today. Diggs has gotten all the attention. And there's Adam Thielen on the catch, creating a lot of separation on the dig route against Kareem Jackson. Ball at the 33. They fake it to 33. Cousins across the middle. Incomplete. Harris defending Diggs, earning his paycheck this week. 3rd down and 9. Clean pockets, and now getting open downfield is Laquan Treadwell, and the Vikings have it down to the Denver 10. Trying to build up this lead to start the half. Cook on the catch inside the 5. Minnesota's only touchdown came on a terrible call. 3rd and goal. Cousins complete, but a flag on the play. A holding penalty wipes out an Irv Smith touchdown. Now at the 12. Don't let them in the end zone. Short one for Treadwell, wrapped up by Jewell, and that will force yet another Dan Bailey kick. So now we're in a 19-3 game, and it feels like the Vikings have been on offense for just about the entire game. That is another good carry for Royce Freeman. They'll give it to him again on 2nd down, and he'll come up a yard shy of the 1st. 2 tight ends on the field. Freeman again tries to quickly cut upfield, and he cannot get there. Another 3 and out for the Denver Broncos. Colby Wadman on to kick again, but it's a fake, and a terrible one at that. Andy Janovich is hit by Jaron Curse, who may have gotten hurt on the play. Minnesota takes over with another short field, and we have play action right into Von Miller. He's sacked. And for Miller, it's 11.5 sacks on the year. They'll try play action again. Now they have time. But Cousins has no one open, and time always runs out eventually. Shelby Harris. Maybe we can prevent points on this drive entirely. Check down Cook. Stiff arm one defender away. That was Brooks. And he's close enough to at least consider the kick. 54 yards. Dan Bailey. And he pulled this one wide left. And now good field position for the Broncos. Still a 2-score game. One drive is all it takes to get back in this. Clean pocket. Nice throw to the outside to Emmanuel Sanders. That's what this team needs to get going. Now at the 45, there's some pressure, and Locke has 2 defenders near him, but there is a face mask. All right, there's a very lucky play for the Broncos. Now at the Minnesota 38, and they'll hand this one, and this is Mike Boone. Just signed off the Vikings practice squad this week, a preseason superstar, and he picks up 11 yards. 24 seconds left. Locke again to the outside, and well covered. Harrison Smith makes another play. 20 seconds to go. 3rd and 12 for Locke, and he missed his targets. Sutton was wide open. They could have had an easy connection there. McManus hits a field goal, but the Broncos still need a near-perfect 4th quarter, trailing by 13 points. Defense has been on the field a ton today. 3rd and 8. Cousins, pocket collapsing around him. Sacked by Bradley Chubb. That pressure has become more of a factor throughout the game. You have to give a lot of credit to this defense. They've been put in tough situations. The offense now has to pick them up. And there's a first down on the catch, Jake Butt. And we're up to the 44. On the field, Royce Freeman. And Locke looking downfield now. It's up for grabs. And off the hands of Jake Butt. Harrison Smith almost came away with the pick. 3rd down, Locke. Steps up, outside, he missed him! Wide open, Emmanuel Sanders. That's another painful 3rd down miss, and they're going to go for it. Devontae Booker out to the slot, 4th and 9. Locke over the middle, and denied by Trey Waynes in tight man-to-man coverage. Minnesota takes over with 9 to play. 19-6, nice hit by Chubb. I'm not sure how this defense has any energy left. They have not gotten a rest other than halftime. Here's a 3rd down pass from Cousins. One of his best of the day as he connects with Kyle Rudolph. Vikings back in scoring position, trying to keep the drive moving. Underneath for Thielen. He'll come up a yard shy, and the Vikings have to kick it again. So we're right back to a 16-point game. And the Broncos have it. Here's Locke outside, and incomplete now. Hamilton couldn't hang on. The pass game just doesn't have it today. 2nd down, Locke. There's some trouble, but he keeps his balance. And back for more. Loose football, and Linval Joseph scores the touchdown. Daniil Hunter got 2 chances at the play. Here's the first try. He gets around Jawan James, and Locke able to keep his balance, but Hunter's quickly back to his feet, and he does not miss the second chance. An ugly game here for the Broncos in Week 11, 29-6, and Locke is going down again. Vikings cover everything downfield. Everson Griffin. The way they're playing today, I'm not sure they'd get this done if you gave him 10 downs. Booker lost yards on the screen. Locke is under 100 yards passing today, and Freeman will carry and pick up solid yardage to at least give us room to punt because we are not going for it. Cousins and the Viking offense trying to run some clock, and here's a catch made by Stephon Diggs. I can only assume that Diggs is on his fantasy team given the number of targets he's received. Is an RPO at this stage really necessary, especially one with your back turned to the receiver like that? All right, this game is over. The Denver Broncos came to Minnesota and hardly got off the bus today, at least the offense. Defense, you're fine. I don't think this was even a bad game for them. There was a terrible touchdown call. The offense gave up points today, more than they scored, and the defense did everything they could. Cousins threw the ball a million times, so yeah, he has over 300 yards, but it's 7.5 yards per attempt, and we contested so many plays. But the telling stat of this game you're about to see is the offense on 3rd down. We had no conversions on 3rd down, 0 for 7. And they doubled up our time of possession because we couldn't sustain drives. So that was a mess all around on offense. Oh, and one thing, that interception by Justin Simmons earlier in the game, I was holding L1 there with him like I always do, but I did do the user pick because it happened so quick. I just reacted. Natural instinct, I guess, was to grab the interception. Usually I switch off there, and I probably will remember to next time. But we lost Todd Davis in this game. He suffered an elbow injury, and I'm going to place him on injured reserve, and we're going to sign another practice squad player, this time from the Browns. Matthew Adams has some range and some run-stopping skills, so I think he replaces Davis quite well on the roster. And our next matchup will be against the Buffalo Bills. Now, toward the beginning of this year, I thought this was one of our 3 or 4 very winnable games, but given their record now, I'm not sure. Their defense is good, our offense is 32nd in the league, but I feel like I can create a game plan to get after Josh Allen and to force some mistakes, but the offense is going to have to help next week if we're even going to have a chance. It's a miracle we still were in the game in the 4th quarter today. Now, with the season starting to wind down here in the second half, we're of course going to spend some time talking about the potential future of this team and the top prospects for this upcoming draft class. Blackjack has helped me out to create a custom draft class with some players from the Kalispell Warhawk Dynasty, and at the very top of the board, you see quarterback Jesse Heikkinen. Now, we're going to go in chronological order from year 8 in the series, I believe this was. It's either 7 or 8. And we'll go chronologically. So this draft class has Heikkinen, Sharquez Towns from the University of Miami, plus a couple familiar faces from Kalispell football. Centarius Phillips is here from Clemson as one of the top receivers. And by the way, there is a bug here that shows everybody's talent as early first round. That is not the case. There's Glenn Hayes from Kalispell, a defensive back who would definitely fit what I want to do on defense. There's Marion Triplett, the athletic pass rusher. Not sure if we'd be looking to take him that early. And we'll talk about more players as the season continues. We'll focus on different position groups each episode. But in regards to Jesse Heikkinen, I'm probably just going to put in a rule here and say that I'm not allowed to draft him. I know too much about Heikkinen and what his ratings are going to be. And plus, the way the CPU drafts, like, he might not get drafted very early because the draft logic for quarterbacks is a little strange. He'll be the only player I look to have that rule with, though. And by the way, I don't know anybody's development or true ratings. All I know is that obviously Heikkinen isn't going to be some like massive bust with terrible ratings. So we're going to go from here. This is the first draft class here for the Broncos franchise, and I can't wait to actually get around to using it and seeing those players in our league. Thank you all for watching. I'll have more Broncos football coming your way soon. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again shortly. Have a great day, everybody.